Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In this episode, I think we're gonna be coming up on the close of the very first class trial. We might, who knows. We still have yet to make a manga strip, or comic book. But, let's just get underway after making a declaration that Byako is killed from, or the killer was under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. They stuck the weapon through one of the gaps. They could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. But from where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
That's right. If I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards. Where is he? Is he this direction? Oh, yeah, Gundam. Okay, I probably should have known because I'm... Oh, no, I can't see him from where I... Yep. Hey, Gundam, how do we get under the floor?
Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Actually, yeah.
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring.
Okay.
You dropped it beneath the floorboard, right?
Yeah, if they have enough power to edit out the earring, then... Hellhound earring. Then they have enough power to edit out the kendo sword. Sheath. Something.
Huh. There it is! I have found it! Truly, that is the Hellhound earring! It seems God exists for my benefit. I see.
Oh, I see. Good for you.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes.
How exactly? I can stomach enough. I can stomach enough of it. But up to a certain point, I need proof. I need proof. Show me that you can reduce the entire thing to atoms. Do you have, like, dynamite? And then I'll let you call that a fucking spell.
However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Me, yeah.
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass.
Did you go under there with Chihiro, by the way? Or was it... What was her name? Chiaki. Chiaki, yeah.
But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern.
Oh, did they go in and get it?
True, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly! Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Okay, so then who had access to the storage room? Nagito was still in there. The only people who weren't in there were Chiaki, who was outside, Monami and Monami, along with Fuyuhiko, who never entered because of Chiaki's testimony. Peko, who's indisposed, and the chef. We might be losing my least favorite character. Or the character that I hate. Because he came in after. Aw, they're helping him.
Dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos.
Wait. Oh, one of them is trying to help him by pushing the shit out of the way. One of them is sleeping. One of them, and two of them are looking at the thing. I don't know which one he's actually talking about that helped him. I don't know.
A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes.
But how is every... Well, no. Okay. Yeah, everything was set up beforehand. So then where was the poker? How did the poker get under there?
After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
This voice actor understands the role 100%. Maybe even like 110%. Like, he had fun with this one.
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it.
If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
But unfortunately, it seems that Byakuya just got unlucky. So then what was the purpose of stabbing them? And did the person just run when the power went out? And just... And how would they know to stab there? Because there's a giant carpet above that... I don't know.
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy? Like...
Those weren't exactly the sounds, but oh well.
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right?
Unless they weren't a part of the party in the first place.
So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right?
Yes, this Monami over here is your witness.
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party...
It's gonna be pointed at Fuyuhiko.
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout...
It obviously has to be him.
But I doubt Fuyuhiko was the one, because he wanted to join in. He didn't have malice at that point. So even he can experience fear. He's scared.
Yay, it's decided.
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer.
He would have had to have gone in as well. I just thought about it. Yeah, duh. He had to have gone in to go in. So it has to be someone in the building. And he can attest for Chiaki and Monomi. That's it. Was it? Unless it can be locked somehow with a key, the bathroom. Could Peko have done it? Like, maybe you can lock it from the outside with a key. I don't know.
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me. I'll fucking kill you.
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news! You are now allowed to use the silencer. Silencer? What the fuck? You can use the silencer with the right mouse button as many times as you want. Okay, so this is the one that gets rid of the white noise. And when you use the silencer, you can shoot down the white noise. Also, when you shoot down the white noise, your time limit will increase a little. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. So aim carefully when you're using the silencer. Oh, but if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, you'll still be able to use the silencer, but it'll be somewhat pointless. However, if you feel like doing a little bang bang, you can use it to your heart's content. Bang bang, bang bang, bang 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 bang. If you press the escape key during the arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. Ibuki's account, Teruteru's account, Kazuichi. Okay, I'm gonna have to listen out because I don't know exactly what's going on. Oh wait, no, Chiaki's account.
During the party, the killer
Shit.
was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
They could have stared at panties all day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
I have to agree with him, I think.
When the party started, nobody saw you, you know.
I could refute that one. What the fuck?
That means you have no alibi.
Nope, I can listen to that.
The culprit is self-evident.
Okie dokie. Second to last one. The only person who doesn't have an alibi during the party is Fuyuhiko. But is he really the killer? Also, I got a drink in the meantime, from the last recording to this one. And I don't know what the fuck is going on with this one single juice box that I have, but it feels slimy for some reason. Like, even the box felt like there was, like, gasoline poured on it. Like, it was oily. Why is he smiling?
The killer was lurking under the.
They could have stared at without going to the store.
Is that true?
Don't act like I'm the...
But when the party nobody saw you, you know.
This one?
That means you have no alibi.
Sorry.
That's wrong.
I don't remember your name. God damn it, your name is just escaping me. Mahiru. Yeah.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Huh? What happened, Fuyuhiko? Oh, hey! What are you doing here? All alone at a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
I hope that he gets like a major blush going on.
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible
Masochist.
to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
I love how Nekomaru's aesthetic even stays in this part so you can see the lightning.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party. During the party? It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible?
Oh, and that voice sound... Does Hajime's voice actor also voice another one of the characters? That sounded pretty similar to another voice that just occurred. I was like, just absent-mindingly listening for.
It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once again...
It appears we're getting close to the final final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
There's also the fire escape routes. Oh yeah, the fire door.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
They used a light? The killer's method for moving in the dark might be what that one person suggested. The light is the one thing that stands out the most. If so, I might be able to prove it. Hold on, what are my bullets?
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Kitchen,
Moving to the storage
equipment
room like
list,
that.
murder threats,
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
party dishes.
Is it really not possible?
Hold on, what was in the equipment list? Does it say anything about a light source at all? The knife found at the crime scene was not included in, all the dangerous equipment that could be, apparently there's an iron plate. Apparently there's an iron plate for barbecue and a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But that would have...
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Hold on, which one is the Durulumin case? Durulumin case. The case Byakuya had with him, there's a lot of security equipment. Yeah, that's the one that Byakuya had, so doubt it. Party dishes.
What if they used a light?
Fire door.
Definitely sounds impossible.
Wait, hold on. Does a light turn on with the fire door? Does a light turn on with the fire door? Okay, if a fire breaks out, the fire door in the hallway of the old building can be shut to keep the fire from spreading. Oh, can be shut. Okay. So just the kitchen equipment list? Hold on, what are the points, okay. What are the things that I can listen out for?
It was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
There's nothing there.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
No.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Okay.
I agree with that.
I went with my gut, and it worked.
I know. The killer had a light with him.
I'm thinking the heat source... I don't know.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, which is technically only one, or one is missing, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. There are also iron plates for barbecue, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But doesn't that require electricity? Or maybe just the actual stove? Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept, and there should be no problems using it.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around.
Was that ever mentioned? Was the portable stove ever mentioned to not run on electricity? Because if it was, I'm going to say it was a week's time's fault. But if it wasn't, how the fuck am I supposed to know that?
So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
See, I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Huh?
A hole? What kind of hole?
Shut up.
It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
Shut up.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
I just thought about it. Are we going to see him turn into sashimi or something? Because I don't think I can handle that one.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me?
Oh, are we...
No, that's wrong.
Ah, cool. Interesting.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
Oh, another one of these. I thought we were gonna have a dance-off or something. What does he mean, battle? It sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. Damn it! There's no way I'm gonna lose someone against someone like him. What are my blades? Rebuttal showdown. Night vision goggles, storage, tablecloth, party dishes, fire door. Maybe the fire door? I really don't know. Oh, I have to wait for this to occur then.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I kept hitting... Oh, what the fuck? Cross... Just a little bit more, and I can draw something out next time. Okay, I didn't realize that I would have to click, but I kept hitting Q and W instead of A and W, which sucks, but oh well.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I can't back down!
Crosswords duel. There we go, Jesus. Advance!
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi could was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
What the... It's true that any light source in the dark hallway would have stood out. Hold on, can I look at this shit? Ah, fuck off, man. It's true that any light source in the dark hallway would have stood out. So, if the killer did have a light, the reason Kazuichi wasn't able to see it was... Okay, that was the fire door.
The reason Kazuichi was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut through those words!
Okay, so there's no reason for me to cut the first one, but I thought...
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes more sense. So, what's the asshole's name? What's the chef's name? Teru. Yeah. Teru closed the doors, the fire doors, which I still don't know how they really operate. In my head, it's a bit foggy of how they operate. I think what they are, they're just off to the sides, and then they close, and then if there's a fire on one side, it doesn't go onto the opposite side, which I don't fully understand, because can't it just burn around the wall, or around the doors, and then just lead into the other spot? I don't know. I don't know. But that being said, if those doors are closed, any light source from the portable stove is going to be cast in one entire area that's shut off from the other. That makes sense. But I'm still confused. I slashed through something that wouldn't have helped me refute his statement. But I could refute the second part. I don't know why that was a thing. Why I technically lost something there. Oh well.
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway.
Wait, do I not have to slash through everything? I don't know.
If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway.
Okay.
Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door.
Gotcha. So it's just two doors that don't do anything. It's they're just off to the side, and then when they close. Okay.
So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
Are you gonna tell me what it is?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
Yeah, so Teruteru's gonna fucking die, but what about this fucker? How is he still going to be alive?
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
Okie dokie. So, you're telling me to call out the real killer? Even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? The person who used the hallway... Yeah, I'm still confused about the blood on the knife, though. The person who used the hallway's fire door as cover, and used the portable stove to move in the dark, and snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. So the only killer I can think of is... you, and only you. I think he's this way, right? What was your motive? And how did you know that the paint was there in the first place? Did you talk to someone? I don't know.
You're the only one! Teru. Could it be you?
What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
You know what would be interesting? Is if there was a real-life depiction of this, and the camera angle just zooms in on Hajime's face, and like he just comes to a slow realization and his eyes just start drifting over to Teru, and everyone else like follows his gaze. That'd be a kind of interesting way to do it. Like you see everyone else look where he's looking, but Teru's just like staring forward, like down at the ground in front of him. Like that'd be an interesting way to like showcase this.
Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer?
Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen.
That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
Everyone, we all know that the food gets restocked in the morning.
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square. You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway?
Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what?
How did they know to use that stove as the light? How did they know to close the doors? How did they know to find the...
It's dark under the floorboards too, so how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
Yep, I was wondering if there was gonna be like a paint strip of, yeah.
What? A shining liquid in the dark?
I want to punch this guy now.
That sounds super important!
Yeah!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
So then... I don't know. The victim was targeted by a mark? What was the mark? Is it just gonna be paint? Is it just the knife again? Glowing paint-like substance coats it. I guess kinda, but
I can prove it.
it's not really the mark that he was looking out
The mark
for.
you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife.
Yeah,
right?
but he still has to follow the route of the paint that's already there first. Isn't that the beacon? I don't fuck.
By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
But you could just paint the line to where exactly the table is, and then you could just hit in a straight line and just get lucky. Or get it stuck in the wood or something.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing.
But how did they set it all up?
See, that's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Yes.
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really? I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
He heard Teru's voice.
Step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Oh, he can just say it from down below. Yeah, duh.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their soup.
I'm gonna stab you if you continue to talk like that.
So, if you want, you should try licking me.
Oh, we don't get to hear the roar? Damn it.
No way! You look greasy.
But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall. Ibuki swears on her honor.
I don't know.
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you have to keep falsely accusing me? I wanna blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, the distorted music. Alright. Knife, bloodstain under table, gaps in floorboard. Gaps in floorboard, probably.
Let me ask you again.
Oh, shit, it's 3.
Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
What the? That was right on target.
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
Mm-hmm.
It's handsome, unlike his face.
Maybe it was a recording or something?
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
There's definitely a contradiction hidden within those remarks. I need to find it. Okay.
Let me ask you again.
I think I'm right, but
Did you go to
the way that
storage
it's
room
being
during the
implemented is a bit weird.
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I mean, the way that it's written
definitely heard Teru's
implies
voice.
that
It's handsome.
it's a
unlike
lie
his
because
face.
he's not in the thing, but
Maybe it was a recording
he
or
is
something?
still technically around the...
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Because
Right.
doesn't
as long as
really-
I have her testimony.
this doesn't really refute that he's not
The fact
in
that I
here.
was in the dining hall cannot be disputed. I'll shoot through that contradiction.
See, like, this is where...
Just because
Bending.
we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
It's like bending it. It's not really breaking it, I feel. It's definitely almost to the point of snapping. Like, I would say it needs to be driven even further, which is what the rest of this is going to be, but it's just not... It's really... It's not clean.
Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
Unless the carpet...
But
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Also, Ibuki should have been able to tell us where everyone was in their directions. So she would have been able to, like... So the human ears operate in a 360 degree in the X... and Z axis, not the Y. Because our ears are positioned to the sides with our openings going out and not up and down. Say we had an ear hole somehow right here and here, and like there was a plane overhead. You would be able to tell where the plane is, even though it's going technically a bit fast. You have to predict where the path is. You would be able to tell how far away an airplane is if we had that perception. And say there was something happening underneath your feet, you would be able to tell how far away that thing is happening beneath your feet. However, because of the way that our ears are shaped, you can detect a little bit in the Y-axis, but not 100%. It's like, I think, 30 degrees instead of like a perfect 90-degree angle from the x-axis. I think it's like 30 at most. But being able to tell at least that something's like above you by a floor, or like in a Call of Duty or something like that, or being able to tell that there is an airplane somewhere in the sky, that much is there. So it really boggles my mind how Ibuki just doesn't like figure out that he's under her. Like, how the fuck? I don't know.
Is that true, Teru Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I?
Hey, nah! I don't know what that was all about. Are we gonna see you turn into sashimi, or are we gonna see you barbecued?
What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Blackout! Okay, so, like, he isn't a city person, he's a country boy?
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asafu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
If Teru Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Mm-hmm. See, there's a I don't know how, I don't remember the number, but there's a bunch of different dialects in the Japanese language that can vary from island to island, town to town, street corner to street corner sometimes. It's pretty fascinating. The only other place in the world that I think has that much diversity, I think, is Ireland? Well, Ireland, Britain, and Wales. I think in that area of the world, like, there's so many variants of the same language in being in pronunciation. Well, beyond the point.
Well, I believe so. There's no way you could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
I don't want you to talk anymore. There goes the sun.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
Kind of. It almost sounds like the voice actor's trying to do like oh, what's the specific gospel church? I can't think of it, but just like the one where it's over pronouncing everything, like God will reign above, shit like that.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Oh, is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
His memories? Oh yeah, that's how we use the crash scene.
Yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall? I probably can. Oh, you again.
Whether or not Teru Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. A question at him. Did you remember seeing this embarrassing pose? About Mikan.
Prove it with this. If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I was surprised that I never heard his voice, but I think I made a comment about like how he was still in the kitchen.
Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
Listen, I'm sorry, but it's important to the case.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that. Huh? It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly. How about it? You can't answer, Teru Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so, Nagito, say something.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Well, hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
Actually, I was about to say, is it the voice actor for the Firefly in The Princess and the Frog, which is a great Disney movie, actually. It's one of their best, I think. Going down the bayou. Sorry. That's all I thought of when I heard that accent. I was like, huh? Hold on. That sent like a Ratatouille flashback moment. Also, Disney, but that's Pixar. That's it! Yeah! That's it! That's literally it! That's what... that is literally what the Firefly says. What's his name? Ray! Ray! His name's Ray. How I'm remembering that is beyond me.
No use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Where the weapon?
Come on,
I love this part.
Enough with the whimpering and translate. He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? Yeah, it's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin, edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Oh my god, can you please shut the fuck up, Nagito?
Not good enough at all.
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
Why? I understand that the kids need translate. Oh wait, duh, that's right. Just as I said, the dialect differences in Japanese versus, like, sometimes they vary so much that there are specific words that only exist within those dialects. I've remembered that. I completely forgot.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Ugh.
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. A thin, edged tool with a diameter of about... That's not right. With a diameter of about 5 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. Wait, did Gundam say 50 millimeters in length before, even though it was supposed to be 50 centimeters? I don't know how, I don't know. A weapon that meets those requirements might have been used at the crime scene. Although 50 millimeters would not even allow him to crawl through. Just saying. It's not as big as you might think. Huh? What's that? Hold on. Iron... Ah, fuck. Shit, I don't remember what the fuck it was called. Iron skewer, right? Okie dokie. I need to know. Here. Hold up. Okay. Whew. Whew. Glad I got that. I need an R. Oh, wait. Did I? I guess I never got rid of that one. Wait, what just happened? R. Okay, huh. After a while, I guess I started fusing letters and I didn't get rid of them. I lost track because I was looking for that fucking R!
The weapon must be the iron skewer.
I'm glad I was able to at least pick that out.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
I do like that his changes from, instead of Ibuki's, whatever the fuck. His sound like he either stuffed his fingers or like stuffed a shirt or something. Avril Lavigne. Okay.
Avril Lavigne? Huh? Did he really just say that?
Maybe translation error?
He just
Or not
said random
error.
shit to fuck with us.
Yeah.
You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Huh.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
So, I don't know what the punishment is, though, for that happening. But we all tossed our straps that we didn't want. Why didn't the alarms go off then?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
It's probably in with the bloody sheet, if anything.
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us. Oh,
Oh, I thought he was about to go ape. Finally, we're nearing the end. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields, okay, and simply will not listen to what you have to say. It will probably pain you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the battle time bullet time panic talk action. P panic T talk A action. We'll shorten it to PTA or Parent Teacher Association. During PTA, you must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. God fuck damn it. Time your button presses with a tempo marker as it moves across the screen. Match the tempo marker by pressing the left mouse button. Okay. And you will be able to lock on to the opponent's remark. Okay, so lock on is left. Interesting. Lock on is left. And if you keep pressing it, you will be able to lock on to multiple remarks at the same time. Afterward, if you release the left mouse button in time with the... Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Okay, it's a bit harder. Or it's different. It's not harder per se. It will intercept the lock-on remark and destroy it. By destroying remarks, you will be able to damage the soul shields protecting the opponent and destroy them. However, if you cannot destroy their remark within the time limit, you will end up getting hurt. During PTA, you can press the escape key to review the controls. Okay, this one I might need to make sure that I have all the controls in my head, even though it just started and there's only really like one control. I want to make sure, like, how do I refute it? Is this going to be like another blade where I have to use the right one and shit? But for this PTA, just focusing on pressing the left mouse button, please wait for another time to use the other features. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll find yourself in a tempo down situation. When the song changes, the tempo changes. This will alter the timing for each button. Please be careful. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. Okay, here we go. If you destroy all your opponent's soul shields, they will start give their final argument. And if that happens, 4 words will be displayed on top. Bottom, left, will be displayed on the top, bottom, left, and right sides of the screen. Each of these 4 words corresponds to the WSD keys. Okay. To the W key, S key, A key, and D key. Alright. If you press the buttons in the right order, you will be able to compose the words of your final strike. Okay, but will I have extended time for that to assemble it? Or will it be like the last final strike? Where if I don't surmise it in time, it'll cost me more health. Please make your argument while searching for the words that will trump... Please make your argument while searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. Also, if you don't deliver your final strike within the time limit, your opponent's soul shields will recover. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm not 100% sure I understand, but I'll... Huh, maybe he's been told that a few times.
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hit?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
If the iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. But Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started, which means was the weapon the weapon was already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? It's in those grates, right? Could it have been in an unexpected place? How would that be? Where did he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? Think carefully.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I must reveal to Teruteru the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. Ooh, I'm not confident in this.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Paris Hilton!
Okay.
Where would the weapon be?
The meat on bone, or bone on the meat. Shit, I thought I was spelling out the meat on the bone, but
Where would the weapon be? This is the end.
but
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
where exactly though? Like, wouldn't the handle still be sticking out though? Like, I could understand the actual skewer part, like you couldn't see that, but what about the handle?
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
I was thinking possibly the meat, but I immediately got rid of that because of the handle thing. But I don't understand. I would need a visual representation of what the fuck.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Hey, you know what? Before it goes anywhere else, I want to stop it here. I want to stop this recording. That way I can, like, cool off a bit and cool off my head, because not only is it's starting to get hot back here, but I just need some fresh time to think after that. I don't know. My mind is racing right now. Alright, thank you so much for coming out, and hopefully you're looking forward to the conclusion, where I will probably make a comic book / manga, and we'll sort out the first class trial, and we'll see how everything plays out. So thank you so much for coming out and seeing me fail. Or not fail. I didn't really fail that last one. I did a lot better than the very first time I ever played the, what's it called? Was it Bullet Time Battle in the first game? And that's why they stuttered? Maybe it was. I don't really remember. But, I failed in that first one so hard in the first game, but this one I was perfectly fine with. Perfectly I used loosely. I don't know. Oh well. I just gotta. I'm starting to lose my mind back here. Thank you so much for coming out. Have a nice day.